I just feel like I really need this reset. I feel so much better about myself when I do it because I stuck to my budget, I'm taking care of myself, and that isn't always convenient, but it feels so good in the long run. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to our September Healthy Wealthy Girl Reset. It's literally just a regular September reset, except now I'm calling everything in my life Healthy Wealthy Girl because it motivates me and it's fun. So feel free to do the same. So, okay. We're already a little bit into September, but you guys know my motto is better late than never. I find sometimes it takes me a little bit into the month to be like, okay, I'm ready to do my reset and like get my together. And that's kind of been the case this month. September is a funny month because we start seeing like all this fall content. We start like feeling like it's ready to be fall. It's back to school, back to productivity. But like technically it's still summer. It's still really hot out here in Montreal. It like got cold and now it's really, really hot. Plus there was just a long weekend. So like I'm all confused, but now today, here we are, I'm ready to reset. This video is going to be a mix of my two kind of reset styles, which is sit down, chatty, plus vlog. I kind of want to do like half. So I hope that you love this video. I hope it's fun and we're just hanging out, resetting together for September, which is one of the best months. In my opinion, we are entering the best part of the year, which is from September to like New Year's. This is like the best part of the year. Let me know down below if you guys are excited for fall, if you're excited for September, and one or two of your goals. I love chatting with you guys in the comments, so let me know. So let's get into it. So welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to get into this reset. If you are new, please subscribe. You guys, I am slowly but surely getting so close to 50,000 subscribers and it's like one of my fall goals. So if you haven't subscribed yet and you would like to, if you like my videos, if you like what you see, it would really mean the world to me. And whether or not you're new, whether or not you're subscribed, please give this video a thumbs up because it really supports my channel. All right, blee blah blue, let's get into it. I actually just wrote everything down in my phone. I've had like this note open for a few days now, just kind of thinking about what do I want my goals to be? What do I want to work on for September and just like the start of this like Q4 season, which in my mind is really back to productivity season, and we have some good ones. I did not do any goal setting in August. I think the last time we sat down together and did a reset was at the beginning of July. So we're not going to recap anything because I really just want to have like a fresh start, diving into these goals, diving into this new season together. So I guess that's like a little memo to say that if you know, I think a lot of the times we feel like we kind of slacked off over the summer or like, you know, we weren't hustling as much, and that's okay. Like that is what summer is for. Gentle productivity all year round. Okay, my first goal has to do with, I just wrote down exercise, heart rate, and TMJ. So you guys, if you follow me on Instagram and like if you're watching the vlogs, you may have noticed I have become really into zone 2 training, which is like walking at a fast pace. It could be something like 12-3:30. Lately, I've been enjoying doing it outside. I just like take Maggie and we walk at a fast pace. I've also been getting into running, which is so crazy. I ran a fair amount last summer, but this summer I've been like, that's not true. Since my birthday, I've been like kind of on it with the running, and it's very challenging, but I'm finding it really addictive. Like I'm really liking the challenge rather than being discouraged by it for the first time in my life. So just overall this cardio, and I think the boost of motivation actually comes from my new fitness tracker, which is this Hoop. I don't know how you say it. Basically, this is constantly tracking my heart rate. It's tracking my resting heart rate, and it's tracking my heart rate variability. And to keep a long story short, my heart health wasn't the best. I had very high resting heart rate, I think just from being like a generally kind of anxious person. So that actually, more than like actual fitness and more than like, you know, physical stuff, it's actually been seeing these stats about my heart that have been my biggest motivator in this like cardio journey, if you will. So I really want to keep it up. Like I've been telling myself like it's addictive, like it's my new habit, and just doing a lot of positive mind games and positive reinforcement when it comes to doing this cardio and working out, challenging myself like to walk to the gym instead of drive, to like wake up and go for a walk rather than like wake up and stay sitting on my couch and doing my really long extended chill morning routine. I kind of cut the chill in half and then replaced that extra half with the cardio, and it feels so good. So just keeping that up is definitely one of my goals for the fall. And what that has to do with my TMJ is actually, I've noticed, I haven't talked about my TMJ in a long time because it just kind of, it got a little bit better, but it was still very much there, very present. And I just like got tired of listening to myself talk about it, to be honest. I very much still have it. It's where my jaw like pops, especially before bed or first thing when I wake up. And cardio, doing this cardio has been one of the best things for it. And I notice a correlation, not that very same night. So like not the day I do the cardio, but the next day, my jaw doesn't pop. So I think, it's helping relieve some of the stress. And I know that the clenching and the TMJ is stress related. So this is another really big, non-aesthetic, non-physical motivator for doing this exercise. My next goal is both health and personal finance related, and that is to limit dining out. I know that I use dining out as a crutch a lot. Like I will just not prepare my lunch. I will not, make a lunch when I come to the office or not prepare for dinner. And then I'm like, oh, sorry, I gotta eat out, because obviously takeout is so good, it's so convenient, it's so nice. But as I've been working a lot on like what I'm putting into my body, I'm trying to reduce, canola oil and sugar and all of those things. I really want to reduce eating out, because when you're eating out, you don't get to control what they put into the food. And so just try and lean more towards cooking at home for the health reasons, but then also for the budget reasons. So let's get into the personal finance goals. Guys, I am sweating. It's so freaking hot in my office. It's like unbelievable. You guys can probably hear the pipes going. That's like for the AC or something. It's not even doing anything. I'm sweating. Okay, so my big goal that I wrote down for my budget is basically just to get back on track. If you watched my August what I spend, I went way off track. I was not carrying my cash envelopes around with me. I was just not in my routine, and there were very valid reasons for that. So rather than beat myself up about it, be hard on myself, be mad, let's just do better next month, this month. So I really want to focus on carrying my cash with me everywhere. If I don't have cash, putting my foot down, no, I'm not buying it. I also wrote down here, and I think this is a really important point, is that budgeting is not always convenient. What is convenient is buying a coffee instead of making a coffee. It's buying lunch instead of bringing your lunch to work. And that's not always convenient. It's way more convenient to just pop down over to the coffee shop and grab a coffee, grab your lunch, right? It's not fun lugging Tupperware all over the place with you. Personally, I hate it, but I feel so much better about myself when I do it because I stuck to my budget. I'm taking care of myself, and that isn't always convenient, but it feels so good in the long run. So I think it kind of comes down to that like instant gratification versus long-term gratification, and budgeting is definitely a long-term gratification game. And I just need to remember that sometimes, that it might feel a little bit annoying in the moment, but I'm gonna be so proud and grateful at the end of the month or at the end of the week, whatever it may be, in 50 years when I'm retired. And then also in my personal finance goals, I really want September to be the month that I pay off my freaking car loan and become debt-free. I am about $640 away, $639,999 if you know, or $639,999. And I really think I can pay that off this month and then just be done with my car loan and move on towards other more exciting goals. I mean, becoming debt-free is very exciting, but I talked about this in my like pre-fall reset, where I feel like paying off your debt, like for me, it was my student loan was like digging the kind of basement of a house or a building, and then my emergency fund and my car loan, like owning my car outright, are like building that first floor, and then I get to start saving and working towards building the second floor and then the third, and I'm like building this tall building. That's how I've been envisioning my finances lately, and so I'm so excited to like move past that first floor, and it's just so close and it's so exciting. And so I need to keep that in mind and let that be my motivator for eating out less, sticking to my budget, no more midnight stress shopping, And then once I am debt free, I want to set my like end of the year goals. I think they're going to be mostly kind of shorter term, because I have some exciting travel coming up, some business stuff that I'm working on, some products, So I need to keep like some cash on hand for all of that, but I want to be strategic about, you know, just kind of saving up for these things, even though they are more short term. I think I'm very good at like prioritizing debt and like thinking about medium term savings, but if it's short term or very long term, I have a harder time with that. Like when it's short term, I'm like, oh, I'll just deal with it in the moment. And when it's long term, I'm like, I'll worry about it later. But those short and long term savings are going to be my new areas of focus, if you will, once that first floor is built. Those are like my main kind of like juicy goals. I have a few other little ones here that are just a bit more like surface level. Actually, this is not surface level. This is like keeps me up at night almost. I really need to organize my storage locker. So with my boyfriend, we rent a storage locker. We just don't have a storage locker with the apartment. So we rent one and it has gone out of hand. It has our skis in it. It has our winter clothes. It has like travel bags, suitcases, and everything has just been like thrown into it. And before the ski season starts and before it's time to take out all of the coats and the boots, I really want to be able to like walk into the storage locker and have it be organized and easy and not dread going there every time, because in the winter we go to the storage locker at least once a week to go and get the skis and drop them off, and I like dread it. Like it gives me anxiety going in there. I want it to be a peaceful experience. So I need to set myself up for that now by organizing the storage locker. And it's a 2-person job. So JS, if you're watching, call me, let's organize that locker. Another home related goal is I really want to redo the glassware in the apartment. Most of the glasses that we have are a few of my old mugs, a lot of JS's old mugs, and all of his old glassware. Like I didn't bring any of my glassware over when I moved in. To be fair, most of my glassware was old mason jars, but I just think it would be really nice to like get some fresh cups, get some fresh mugs, some cute mugs, like to really love the glassware that I'm drinking out of because we use it every single day. It's funny, like, you know, I'll buy new clothes and I'll wear them like just a handful of times, but something like plates and forks and knives and glassware that we use every single day, we like don't want to spend money on it. So yeah, I think that's something that I want to like maybe start saving up for, talking about styles with JS and whatnot. It's so annoying living with a boy. We have to like get their opinion. Like, can I just choose? Realistically, I'm gonna have the final say, but so yeah, that's something that I want to do. So I want to start with the glassware, and then maybe over time it'll be like the plates. I don't mind the plates. Silverware. We need new silverware eventually, but one thing at a time. I want to get more into creating short form content because you guys know content creation, YouTube is my number one. YouTube is like my baby, my main job, my love, my passion. But the facts are facts, and it really just feels like these days, if you want to grow on social media, you almost need to be on TikTok or Reels. And I always had like a very negative approach to TikTok and negative thoughts towards Instagram and Reels. More recently though, I told myself, just relax and have fun. Like, let it be fun. Don't worry about the views, don't worry about comments, don't worry about engagement, like just have fun. And the past like 4 days at this point, I've been posting every single day, even twice a day sometimes, to Instagram. And then the past like 2 days, I made a TikTok like 2 days ago. So I really just want to keep it up, keep it fun, keep it light. So if you have either of those 2 social media platforms and you want to follow me, that would be so appreciated. But yeah, I just want to see it as like fun, not like a chore, and see where that could take me. My last goal is just like the TMJ. It's something that I'm like seriously so tired of hearing myself talk about, and that is Maggie's separation anxiety. I need to resume her training. To be honest, you guys, I took the summer off because I was so incredibly discouraged. We had made incredible progress. We were almost at like 45 minutes of her being comfortable to be alone. And then we just did like a major regression. She was like back down to 5 minutes. I was having literally emotional breakdowns over this. Like I was sobbing, I was crying, and like I just felt like JS was very supportive, but like all of the weight was on my shoulders because with the way that the method I was doing with my trainer, it was like one person only could do it. So all of the pressure was on me. At the end of the day, she's my dog, and like it's a really, really difficult thing to deal with and to be going through. So I took some time off. Plus we were babysitting a cat for like a month. We were babysitting a dog for like a week. So I couldn't really do the trainings. Then JS got sick. He had the appendicitis. He was home all the time, couldn't do the trainings. So it wound up being that I took the entire summer off. 2 weeks ago or a week ago, like when JS started going back to the office, he was like, time to restart the training. And I was like, yeah, but I'm dreading it so much because I'm so afraid to fail. But I really need to like get a positive outlook and restart. So am I gonna start today? No, but I'm gonna start soon. So those are all of my major goals for the month of September. I have 2 little instant wins, which is something that I want to introduce, is like, while I'm doing these resets, what are little things, at least one little thing that you can do. Let's say it's going to take you maximum an hour and you're going to feel really good for having done it. So like an instant win. I came up with 2 for the month. The first is to create a new vision board for the fall because my current vision board is very summer focused. And the second thing is to clear out my camera roll a little bit because my camera roll is so cluttered. I want to set like a 30-minute timer and just like maybe watch TV in the background, clear out that camera roll. So ideally I would do both of these things right now, but I'm sitting here in the office. I am sweating. It is almost 6 p.m. and I'm ready for dinner. So let's go home. We're gonna make dinner and then we're gonna get those 2 instant wins done tonight. And then just to give you guys like a taste of what's coming, tomorrow we're gonna go to Ottawa and do like a few more little reset things. So let's roll into the vlog portion of this video. To day 2 of our reset, guys. Today we're doing something so important, I think, and so maybe it's just personal, but I think it's going to be very resetting, and that is we are going to drive to Ottawa and visit family because I just feel like I haven't seen my family in a little while. I didn't go see them as often as I would have liked this summer. I haven't seen my mom since like early July. Yeah, it was Canada Day. I haven't seen my mom since the beginning of July. I don't know. I just don't feel right like going into a new season without going home for a little bit. So I'm literally just going for the day. I'm planning to come back tonight. It's going to be a very quick trip just to like say hi. Plus today is actually my sister's first day of university. So I just want to like go see her like before she starts, I mean, she's starting right now, but that is my intention for today. There's also a place that I really want to go in Ottawa called Plato's Closet. I have a lot of clothes that are in really good condition that I want to try and get a little bit of money from, and there's no place like that in Montreal, at least not that I know of. So I want to drop some stuff off at Plato's Closet. I have like active wear, I have like shoes, So we're gonna go there. I've got everything in the trunk, and I just think it's gonna be like a nice day to really close up the summer. I'm feeling a little bit like nervous or anxious, I'm not gonna lie. Without going into too much detail, you guys know, like, I do have a bit of like a up and down kind of tricky relationship with my mom. The last time I saw her, things didn't go to plan. We've been like texting here and there, but it's not the kind of thing that I just want to avoid. And like, at the end of the day, I do love my mom. She's my mom, and like, I want her in my life. So I'm gonna go see her, and like, we're just gonna spend time together, and that's that. I think sometimes with those tricky relationships, we just have to like lower our expectations and also communicate very clearly. Like, that's something I'm learning about with my mom, is like to just make a plan and be like, okay, I'm gonna see you at like 2 o'clock, and like, let's do this, and like not have things be up in the air, because I don't think she likes that. And then anyway, that's our dynamic. So we're gonna do that. And I don't know, like, I know that maybe you guys have a fantastic relationship with your family, and then I'm so happy for you. That's amazing. Maybe your relationship is a little bit trickier, and it's not my place to say like, call your family, do this, do that. Like, I can't tell you what to do. But if there's anything inside of you that's been nagging, not even related to your family, but any little task to do, call this person, visit that person, submit, fill out this paper, renew your passport, those are the best little reset activities, because once it's done, you feel that weight off of your shoulders. So this is your sign to do that. For me, it's getting in the car and driving to Ottawa. I'm so lucky because it's a beautiful day. It's really, really hot out, and there's a pool at my mom's building, so we're gonna hang out by the pool. Fingers crossed that I get a little bit of money from Plato's Closet. I feel like when I drive, I can tend to get a little bit like, just like reflective and in my feels, and I just feel like I really need this reset, because I feel like I'm a little bit all over the place right now with like, I don't know what to prioritize, like career-wise. Like, I just feel like I have like 10,000 priorities between like my personal life and like, you know, being super into like running and fitness all of a sudden, and like wanting to eat well and cook and wanting to train Maggie. Like, all of those goals I mentioned yesterday, they're all so good, and I know they're all doable, but I'm just like, I just don't know what to prioritize. And then I get in these ways too where I like overthink my content, and I'm like, what kind of videos should I film? What should I like do? What should I talk about? Like, what do people want to see? What's going to get views? Like, what's going to bring me subscribers? But what do I want to do? Like, I'm just so in my head today. So it's a perfect day for a drive. The last thing I want to say before I stop talking is I'm so proud of myself. So we brought water. This is my new water bottle. It's like so nice. It's pink. It's called the Carter water bottle, and it's from Fellow. I'm like, did I already get this dirty? Oh my gosh. Then I brought a tea for the road. We have the cash, obviously. And then I just brought my little purse. No laptop, no nothing. Like, I'm really just gonna be in the moment today is my goal. I have the drive to Ottawa and the drive back from Ottawa to like be in my head, be in my feels, think about whatever I want. And then while I'm there, I'm just gonna be present and have a good day. I'm like so all over the place. But the reason I'm proud of myself is because it is my tradition to stop at Tim Hortons, stop at Starbucks, stop somewhere along the way, like on my drive. And then I get to Ottawa and I end up eating out. I go back to Starbucks, and it just becomes like a lot, and I end up spending a lot. So I was like, you are gonna go all the way. No Tim Hortons. There's a Tim Hortons behind me. I'm not going in. And let's get out of here and get to Ottawa.
Why don't we just contact like CBS and have them do it? We just get royalties.
I kind of want to be there.
Bring in the father. You know, like photography. I was just totally in the wrong on what that was. Didn't know that was a genre.
It's okay. You only know what you know.
Just arrived in Ottawa. It's so hot out. Oh my gosh, I'm shook. I'm going to meet my dad. He works downtown. Well, he works all over the city, but his office is downtown. He's always on the move, but right now he's at his office. So we're gonna go have lunch, which is gonna be super nice. I have to pee so bad from that drive, and I feel like the drive took me forever, but I just like zoned into my podcast and stopped being so like in my head, which was really nice. So let's go have a nice lunch, and then it'll be time to like get to those errands and then relax by the pool, which is gonna be so nice.
The parking gates right close to that. Okay, just
Dad, say hi, blondes.
hi what?
Blondes.
Hi blondes.
Okay, this is not the September fall vibes that we are expecting. I'm pretty sure the feels like is 40 degrees Celsius right now, which is insanely hot. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I just had a really nice lunch with my dad, and now we are here. I don't know if you guys know. Behind me is Plato's closet, so wish me luck. I really hope that they take some of my stuff. I've actually never had luck here, but fingers crossed that we're luckier this time. So let's go find out. Okay, we're back at Plato's closet, but many hours have gone by. Basically, they had to wait like an hour before they could tell me like what's up with my clothes. So I went to see my mom. I drove my sister to university, and everything was just really nice. And I went for dinner with my friend Mary, which was so nice. So I feel like I just checked so many things off of my like feel good family time list, and it makes me really feel really good doing those things, even though everything was quick and like this trip was definitely rushed. I cannot say it was relaxing. It definitely felt really good and just something that I needed to do for me, to kind of just like reset and just feel, I don't know, life is not always easy. Sometimes we have to make an effort to see people, to do things, to connect with family. So I'm just glad I did that. I'm gonna drive home to Montreal now. I've got my podcasts queued up. I'm actually looking forward to the drive, and I'm looking forward to sleeping in my bed. But we're gonna end this on a very, very good note. So they took about half of the clothes that I dropped off. I dropped off a lot of clothes, and I had even more, but they were just like summery. And obviously right now they're taking fall stuff. You guys, $126. Yay! So that is gonna go into my savings cash envelope. Plato's Closet, I love you. The girls were so nice. Those have so much good stuff in there for shopping. So if you're from Ottawa, check this place out. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna end this reset. Thank you so much for doing this September reset with me, you guys. I will see you in my next video. I can't wait to hang out with you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.